I'm on the main path up to East Lomond now, and again there's no footprints. First here, which I'm quite surprised about actually. People do ask me how much of a difference snowshoes actually make. Snow's not overly deep here, 4 or 5 inches maybe, so you could easily step precise steps, but you know what it's like on snow, how you get your feet just slip a bit. It just gets very tiring. I know I'm panting now, but I couldn't step as fast as I am now without them. Just a speed demon. I actually have Cameron McNeish to thank for my getting off my arse and buying snowshoes, actually going out and seeking them out, which wasn't an easy thing to do in Scotland really, because not many places sell them, certainly not in Edinburgh. Yeah, but I think he did an article on the adventure show, he did a video, he was in the Monolea and had snowshoes on and was saying something along the lines of, at the end of the season, great though it is to see snow, come the end of winter you're kind of sick of it, having wet sticky snow on your boots, long walk-ins in glens, power sapping before you even get to the bottom of a hill. And so he said he found these snowshoes and suddenly it no longer became a chore, it was actually a pleasure again, even at the end of the season, because I can remember feeling like that. Come February, assuming you'd had a good lot of snow on the hills during winter, you'd get to a point where you just thought, oh, Jesus, I can't go trudging through snow again just to get to this hill. But that's gone, thankfully now. So thanks, Cameron. And these ones have teeth on the bottom. Give you a bit of purchase when you're going up slopes, and they also have these handy things that you can lift if you're going uphill, and that takes your heel, which means that you're not putting as much strain on your ankles and stretching here when you're going uphill, and it makes a huge difference. It's ingenious, it's so simple. I got my snowshoes in Calgary at the wonderful Mountain Equipment Co-op, an amazing outdoor shop. It's just a kid in a candy store. It's like I could spend weeks in there. And I said I only wanted my first pair of snowshoes. They asked where for, and I said Scotland, and they went, oh, wet snow then. Which normally would be the case, but then that first winter in 2009-10, when it just dumped for months from December, January, February, and we just had dry powder snow in Scotland, which was strange. Not the sort of snow I'd been used to. And so I did find myself, even with snowshoes, I found I was sinking a bit, despite having these sort of paddle-like extensions you can have for the back of them. So a couple of years later I got some new ones which are even bigger for powder snow, and we've not really had that snow since. So, but I do now have 2 pairs. It's like having different shoes for different occasions. I've got different snowshoes for different occasions. Clouds coming in, snow's coming down, and it's verging on a whiteout. Once this grass disappears, these grassy things, there'll be no definition between horizon and sky. When in doubt, follow the hare. Actually, don't do that. They go to all kinds of crazy places, like foxes' mouths. For the moment, this hare does seem to be following path. Whiteout. Thankfully it's not because it's a blizzard or anything, purely because the clouds come down and it's the same colour as the snow. And I can't see a horizon. I can't see anything. I can see a few blades of grass. I just know that the summit's up there, and in a moment we should be reaching a wall. But you can see how terribly disconcerting it can be walking in blind faith in a way, unless you've got a map and a compass or know the area well. You don't know what you're walking into, but you have things like this to latch onto, and I can see the fence looming out of the gloom. I'm already on my way down. I've been up to the top, but the summit was occupied by a few guys who accused me of cheating these well, I replied and said, if you're a purist, you should really go up naked. Clothes are cheating, aren't they? As you can see, the visibility is awful at the moment. There was no view to be had on the summit, sadly. But I'm using this fence line as, I think in navigation terminology is called a handrail. A distinct linear feature that you can sort of, figuratively speaking, grab onto, provided you know where it's going, which in this case I do. It'll get back to the gate, the swinging gate at the foot of East Lomond. Bang on cue, the swinging gate. Just a little stretch along the road, back onto snow again.